Welcome to the effective Parayanam of Granthas through the knowledge of Sandhis class. So till now, let's just recollect whatever we have studied. So in the initial classes, we studied about the basics of Sandhis, the letters, the types of letters, Maheshwara Putra, Pratyahara, then different types of Sandhis, what are the types of Sandhis, and what is a Sandhi, and what are the different types of Sandhi Karya. There are three types of Sandhi Karya. That is, one is Adesha, second is Agama, third is Yoga. So these three we studied. Then we saw what is Samhita, when is Samhita required, when is it Nitya, etc. Later on, we studied the Swara Sandhis. In Swara Sandhis, we saw mainly two types of Sandhis. One type, you get the Adesha only for the Purva Varna. For example, Yana Sandhi and Echoyavada, Yantavanta Adesha. These two Sandhis occur only, that is, the Adesha occurs only in the place of Purva Varna. The other Sandhis, Guna Sandhi, Vritti Sandhi, Purva Rupa, Pararupa, all Sandhis occur in place of both Purva Varna and Paravarna. So these Sandhis we studied in Swara Sandhis. And just in the last class, we studied the summary of the Vyanjana Sandhis also. So in Vyanjana Sandhis, there are around 11 or 12 types. And we studied each type with examples from Ramayana and Bhagavata. And in the last few classes, we did exercises of the consolidated Vyanjana Sandhis. And then we saw the order of the how the Vyanjana Sandhis occur. That is, first which Sandhi should be done, then which Sandhi, etc. We saw in the previous class. Now we are moving to the next concept, that is Visarga Sandhi. Today we will be studying the general rules of Visarga Sandhi. So at the end of this lesson, we will be able to learn what are the different types of Visarga Sandhi, the general tables and rules of Visarga Sandhi, and the examples of Visarga Sandhi from Ramayana and Bhagavata. First, let us see two shlokas. Devagandharva sankasha satradenyavatam sukham chitrakutam gate rame putrashokaturastatha manya etairmahotpatairnunam bhagavatah padaihi ananya purusha shribhihi ananya purusha shribhirhina bhurhata saubhaga. These are the two shlokas. So if we see the first shloka, Deva Gandharva Sankashas Tatra. Sankashas Tatra. So what is this sound transformation which has occurred there? Yes. Before it was Sankashaha Tatra. In the final form we have Sankashas Tatra. Similarly, Putra Shokaturas Tatha. We had Putra Shokaturaha Tatha. We got Putra Shokaturas Tatha, the final form. Similarly, Manya Etair Mahotpatair Nunam. There, Etaihi Mahotpataihi was present. Similarly, in the second line also, Ananya Purusha Shribhir Hina Bhurhata. So Shribhi Hina and Bhurhata. So this is nothing but Visarga Sandhi. So what is Visarga Sandhi? Before we see what is Visarga Sandhi, first we have to know what is Visarga. In the initial classes, when the letters were being studied, at that time we are told Visarga is nothing but Vividhatam Vidati iti Visargaha. Visarga is those two dots which we place in front of a letter to tell it in a colloquial manner. What does that exactly mean? Or what is the meaning of the word Visarga? You see, it is vividhatam srijati iti visarga. That which gets transformed into many forms is visarga. Vividhatam is different forms. Srijati, that is gets transformed into many forms. So this visarga undergoes a change in visarga sandhi. That is visarga sandhi. So visargasya sthane vyatyaya. There is a transformation in place of visarga. So only this is called as visarga sandhi. A change occurs in place of visarga. So what is the kind of change which may occur? Is there are mainly two types of changes. One is adesha, that is visarga gets replaced by some other letter, or lopa. Lopa refers to the deletion, that is the visarga may get deleted. So these are the two sandhi karya which occur in visarga sandhi. So till now we hadn't seen the lopa aspect, that is in yantavantadesha sandhi we saw lopa occurring, but within a sandhi directly we didn't see a sandhi lopa occurring. So this is the first example which we will see in visarga sandhi. So what are the different types of visarga sandhi? So we saw that vividhatam srijati iti visarga. The visarga gets transformed into many types or many sounds. Which are those sounds? What are the transformations which occur in place of visarga? There are predominantly maybe 6 transformations. The first is sakaradesha. That is, in place of visarga, we get sakara. That is su. Second one is jihva muliya. Jihva muliya refers to that sound which comes when visarga is followed by ka or kha. That sound is jihva muliya. So in jihva muliya sandhi, that is visarga jihva muliya, we get this jihva muliya adesha in place of visarga. Similarly, upadhmaniya. When the visarga is followed by pa or pa, that sound refers to the upadhmaniya. So here, that upadhmaniya replaces the visarga. The fourth type is ukaradesha. That is, the visarga gets replaced by ukara. That is u. The fifth type is lopa, wherein the visarga gets replaced. It's not replaced by sakara. It's a mistake. Yes. It gets deleted. Visarga gets deleted. And next is repha-desha, wherein visarga gets replaced by repha. Repha refers to rid, or not rid, that ya, ra, la, ba, ra, whichever is there. It refers to that letter. Visarga gets replaced by ra, that is repha in visarga repha-desha sandhi. So these are the 6 types of sandhis. So in swara sandhis and vyanjana sandhis also we had these types. But in those sandhis, we took each type and we studied what are the conditions, what are the purvarna, what are the paravarna conditions, and what is the adesha, etc. Here, we will not be dealing visarga sandhi in the same manner. Here, we will take a different approach. So we have seen in visarga sandhi, visarga gets replaced. So if visarga gets replaced, that is, if it is a adesha, it gets replaced. If it is a lopa, it gets deleted. So the transformation takes place in the place of visarga. So we know that visarga should be part of the condition in visarga sandhi. Now we will just in the Purvarna and Paravarna, we'll just take combinations of all the letters. The Swara, Karkasha Vyanjana, Rudu Vyanjana, in Swara also Akara, Akara, and other Swaras, etc. We'll take all the combinations and see what can occur. That is, if the Visarga is replaced by some other letter, if it is replaced by Ukara, or if it is deleted, etc. We'll see through the table. So here we will have three parts, that is Purvarna, Madhyavarna, and Paravarna. Madhyavarna refers to the sthani, that is the place of which the Adesha occurs, or the Lopa occurs. That is, this in Visarga Sandhi, Madhyavarna is Visarga only. It is fixed. In Purvarna and Paravarna, we will try different combinations and see what is the Parinama. Parinama refers to whether Adesha occurs or not, or whether Lopa occurs or not. If Adesha occurs, which type of Adesha? That is, which letter is replacing the Visarga? We will be seeing that. So the first combination is in the Purvarna, we have Akara, Hraswa A. And in the Madhyavarna, we should have Visarga, it's obvious. And Paravarna, if we have A, or the Mrudu Vyanjanas, A refers to the Hraswa Akara. It doesn't include A also. Please note that. Paravarna just includes A. A refers to only Hraswa A. And Mrudu Vyanjana. Mrudu Vyanjana refers to the third, fourth, and fifth letters of the Vargiya Vyanjana, and Ya, Ra, La, Va, Ha. These five letters and the third, fourth, fifth letters of the Varga of Vargiya Vyanjana include Mrudu Vyanjana. So, if this is present in the Paravarna, then in place of Visarga, we get U as the Adesha. So, if we have Purvarna as Akara, if we have Madhyavarna Visarga, if we have Paravarna A or Mrudu Vyanjana, we get the Parinama, that is the Adesha here, that is U. U iti Adesha Bhakti. This is the first rule. Now, we have seen A as the Purvarna, Madhyavarna being Visarga, and Paravarna A or Mrudu Vyanjana. What if other Swara come? Is the next question. So we will see that combination. So if we have Purvarna as A, Madhyavarna Visarga, Paravarna, if it is other than A, Hraswa A, that is A, E, U, U, R, R, L, A, I, O, Au, all this. If these are present in the Paravarna, then what occurs is Visarga gets deleted. Visarga gets deleted. That is, there is no Adesha or nothing occurs. Just Visarga gets deleted. This is the second type. Purvarna being the Akara, Madhyavarna Visarga, Paravarna, any Swara except A, Hraswa A, we get the deletion. That is, Visarga gets deleted. Now, we have seen Paravarna being A, Mrudu Vyanjana, and the other Swaras. We have left out one category of the letters, that is Karkasha Vyanjana. What happens if the Purvarna is A, Madhyavarna is Visarga, and Paravarna is Karkasha Vyanjana? We'll see that later, because there are 2 or 3 types, subtypes. Right? So now we'll see Purvarna A. So in Purvarna we saw A, Hraswa A. Now if we take A as the Purvarna, Madhyavarna Visarga, Paravarna being any Swara and any Mrudu Vyanjana, then also we get the Lopa. I'll repeat this. The Purvarna if it is A, Madhyavarna if it is Visarga, if the Paravarna is Swara or Mrudu Vyanjana, any Swara, here there is no restriction on the Swara. any swara can be present and any mridu vyanjana. If this is the case, then we get deletion. We get lopa, that is Visarga is deleted. This is the third rule. And now coming to the next rule. If we have a or a, we have seen what occurs. Now, if we have swaras except a or a, what occurs is, if you have swara on the Purvarna, which is not a or a, if you have Visarga as Madhyavarna, then also if we have Paravarna as swara or Mridu, here also swara includes all the swaras. There is no restriction on this swara. So if we have any swara or any Mridu Vyanjana on the right hand side, we get Rebha, Rebha as the Adesha. Next. Similarly, if we have any swara on the left hand side, be it akara or akara or any other swara, if it is followed by Madhyavarna, that is Visarga, and if the Madhyavarna Visarga is followed by K or K. So in Karkasha Vyanjana, we are splitting Karkasha Vyanjana into three parts. Karkasha Vyanjana, the first Varga, Ka, separate, and then T or Ch, these are separate, and P are separate. So in Karkasha Vyanjana, we will have three roots basically. So if we consider K as the Paravarna, then we get the Adesha Jihvamuliya. That is the symbol represented here. This is the symbol to represent Jihvamuliya. Karoti. That sound is Jihvamuliya. So this is the fifth type. Similarly, if we have swara and Madhyavarna being Visarga, then if we have Paravarna as the Paravarna, if it is Pa or Tha, then we get Upadhvaniya Adesha. And last, if the Purvarna is Swara, Madhyavarna if it is Visarga, and if the Paravarna is Karkasha Vyanjana except the previous two, that is Karka, Papa, except these two. If any other Karkasha Vyanjana comes, then we will have the Adesha Sakara. S will be the Adesha which occurs in place of Madhyavarna, which is the Visarga. So this is the consolidated Visarga Sandhi rule. That is the general rules governing the Visarga Sandhi are captured in this table. So for the students' learning sake, we have captured it in a single table and we have represented in this manner. Now I will just give 5 minutes. Please write this table, this whole table. I will project the screen and keep it. You will have 5 minutes to write it down. Kindly write this table. This table is very, very, very important. To do any Visarga Sandhi, we should have a comprehensive knowledge of all the Visarga Sandhis. For in Vyanjana Sandhis and the Swara Sandhis, even if we take each individual Sandhi and even if we know each individual Sandhi rules, it's sufficient. But here, it doesn't work like that. Even if you know the individual Sandhi rules, that is, even if you know the Visarga Ukara Desha Sandhi, still you will not be able to figure out where Ukara Desha comes. Because there are many conditions in this. So please write this down in your notebook. I'll just give 5 minutes. And this is also important for the tomorrow's class. Tomorrow we'll be talking about the exceptions regarding this table, that is the exceptions regarding these rules. So for that, if you have the general rules beside, you'll be able to figure out what is the exception, how is it that this an exception, and for which rule is this exception, etc. You will be able to figure out. So kindly write this down. We'll move forward. We'll do the topic now. Even if you have not completed, no worries. I will give a break before we start with the examples, so that even while answering the examples, you'll be able to refer the tables. So I'll give another 5 minutes break. Even if you have not completed, please don't worry. For now, we will proceed. So in this, we have studied the table. Now we'll just see the rules in wordings. So first we saw the ukara. So यदि अकारात् परस्य विसर्गस्य उकारादेशः भवति अकारे मृदुव्यञ्जने वा परे. So when visarga is preceded by akara and is followed by akara or mృదువ్యంజన, then visarga is replaced by ukara. Next, here once we do the ukaradesha, one thing which we have to note is उकारादेशानन्तरं विसर्गात् पूर्वस्य अकारस्य उकारे परे गुणसन्धिः भवति. So what occurs is, in place of madhyavarna we get ukaradesha. So after we get the ukaradesha, in the final form we will have a, which was the purvavarna, and in place of madhyavarna visarga we have got u. And later in the paravarna we will have either mృదువ్యంజన or a. So here if we see the purvavarna and madhyavarna, it has become a and u. So between these two we have to do gunasandhi. So if we do gunasandhi, a, u, we'll get o as the adesha. So this okara should be written. That is, after doing ukaradesha, visarga ukaradesha, we can't stop at that step. We have to do the gunasandhi compulsorily. This is one thing to note. Tadanantaram, after doing gunasandhi, if on the right hand side we have a, then there is a possibility of pura rupa also. So in Swarasandhi we had studied pura rupa, wherein if the purva varna is o or a, and if the paravarna is a, then we get the pura rupa adesha. That is, we get the adesha as o or a. We had studied this in pura rupa sandhi while discussing Swarasandhi. And this should be a padanta. So if there is a possibility of pura rupa sandhi, that is, if the paravarna is akara, then pura rupa sandhi also should be done. So if the letter following the visarga happens to be a rasa akara, then after doing gunasandhi, pura rupa sandhi also takes place. Let's see how this sandhi occurs through an example. Ramaha gacchati is an example. Ramaha gacchati. This is split there. Rama and visarga is present, then gacchati is there. So according to this sandhi, just now which we saw, we get ukaradesha in place of visarga, because in the purvavarna we have hrasva akara, and in the paravarna we have kakara, which is nothing but a mృదువ్యంజన. Since it is the third letter of the kavarga, it comes under mృదువ్యంజన. So Rama and visarga is replaced by u. So Rama u gacchati. So if we combine all the letters, we get Rama u gacchati. Later, if we do gunasandhi, we get Ramo gacchati. Next sandhi type, which is was lopa sandhi. So in lopa, there are two types as seen in the table, which can be seen here on the right hand side. In lopa, there are predominantly two rules. So one is regarding Puravarna being akara, the other being Puravarna akara. So first rule states, hrasvat akarat parasya visargasya akaram varjagitva anyeshu svareshu parayeshu lopaha bhavati. Lopaha nama visargasya lopaha bhavati. When visarga is preceded by hrasva akara and is followed by any swara other than hrasva akara, then visarga gets lopa, that is visarga gets deleted. Ramaha agacchati is the example. We have Rama in the visarga and agacchati. So in place of visarga, we get lopa. Lopa, in place of visarga, we get lopa in the sense visarga gets deleted. So why does this occur? Because in the Puravarna we have akara, and in the Paravarna we have a swara excluding akara. Akara is a swara. So if the Paravarna is any swara except akara, then we get the lopa, that is visarga is deleted. So if we combine all this, we get Rama agacchati as the final form. We don't see the visarga in the final form. Rama agacchati is the form. That's it. Now you may get another doubt here. So here in the final form we have Rama agacchati. Visarga is not there. If we see the Puravarna, it is a. Paravarna is a. Now there is a possibility of doing Savarna Dirgha Sandhi here. So can we do Savarna Dirgha Sandhi here and tell Rama gacchati? The answer is no. You can't do Savarna Dirgha Sandhi after Visarga Lopa. Okay. So here Rama agacchati, once Visarga is deleted, then after the deletion of visarga, you can't do any other sandhi. Be it swara sandhi, be it savarna dirgha sandhi, be it guna sandhi, be it vrajya sandhi, any sandhi for that matter, you can't do after doing visarga lopa. So kindly note this. So here we have to stop at Rama agacchati only. And even while pronouncing Rama agacchati, you have to give that pause in between. You can't tell Rama agacchati. You have to pause in between. Only then you are not telling the Savarna Dirgha Sandhi form. If you tell it together, Rama agacchati, then you will be doing Savarna Dirgha Sandhi or any other Sandhi for that matter. So here, kindly note this. You have to give a pause. Rama agacchati is how you have to tell. We saw the first rule. Similarly, second rule, we have Purvarna as akara. So this rule states, akarat parasya visargasya sware mrudu vinjane cha pare lopaha bhavati. So when visarga is preceded by akara and is followed by a swara or mrudu vinjana, visarga gets deleted. Visarga gets lopa. So an example for this is balaha api. In the left hand side we have dirgha swara, on the right hand side we have hrasva swara, and in between we have visarga. So what occurs? In place of visarga we get the lopa, that is visarga is deleted. After that, if we join the letters, we get the form bala api. Bala api is the final form. Here also, please note that you can't do Savarna Dirgha or any other sandhi. Once visarga is deleted, you will not be able to do any other sandhi. Bala api is the final form. You have to take a pause after bala. After akara, you have to give a pause. After the visarga is deleted by any of the rules, in the sense by the second rule which is previously, or the third rule. Third rule meaning the second row and the third row of this table. That is lopa in lopa sandhi, the first and second rule. So by these rules, if the visarga is deleted, then we can't do any other swara sandhi. So example, Swarnadilpi sandhi does not happen in Rama agachati. Rama agachati stays as it is. You can't do Swarnadilpi sandhi. Next, Visarga Rebhadesha sandhi. So what occurs in Visarga Rebhadesha? Akaram akarancha vajjayitva avashishtebhyah swarebhyah parasya visargasya thane रेफादेशः भवति तदा स्वरेषु मृदुव्यञ्जनेषु परेषु. So when we have visarga which is preceded by a swara which should not be a or a, that is the swara should not include a or a. Any swara except a and a, if it is followed by visarga, and if the visarga is followed by any swara or mruduvyajana, then visarga is substituted with ra. That is rebha is the adesha. Rebha refers to ra. So an example is provided here. Harihi atra. On the left hand side we have ikara. Purva is ikara. Visarga is the madhyavarna. Next we have atra. Is the paravarna. So if we combine this, first we have to do something. In place of visarga, we get rebhadesha. Then we have to combine all the letters to get the final form. Hariratra. Hariratra is the final form. Next, jihvamuliya and upadhvaniya. Visargate इत्येतयोर् वर्णयोः परयोः विसर्गस्य स्थाने दिक्वामूलीयः आदेशः भवति अथवा विसर्गात् प इत्येतयोः वर्णयोः परयोः उपध्मानीयः आदेशः भवति. One thing to note here is दिक्वामूलीय and उपध्मानीय are optional. That is, if you want to do Vishvamuliya or Upadhvaniya sandhi, you may do it. For example, Kaha Karoti. You may tell Kaha Karoti itself. Or else you may do the Vishvamuliya Adesha and tell Kat Karoti. Both are fine. So when Visarga is followed by K and K, Visarga is optionally substituted by Vishvamuliya and Upadhvaniya respectively. So Rama Karoti. Rava, Visarga, Karoti. In place of Visarga, we get Dikvamuliya sandhi, Dikvamuliya Adesha. So this is the Dikvamuliya Adesha. So someone asked, what is the difference between Dikvamuliya and Upadhvaniya symbol? So Dikvamuliya is just like this. Just one U and another reversed U. This is Dikvamuliya. And for Upadhvaniya, W and reversed W. This is the symbol. In few books and in few conventions, they use this sandhi only for both Dikvamuliya and Upadhvaniya. There is no difference between these two symbols in few books. We can take that also, but for now we'll take this as Dikvamuliya and the W and the reverse W symbol as Upadhvaniya to differentiate between the two. So here Visarga gets replaced by Jihvamuliya. So if we join the word, we get Rama Karoti. This Jihvamuliya symbol refers to the sound. So it is not just a symbol you put in between two letters. You have to pronounce in that manner only. So Rama Karoti. If you put this symbol, then it is the Jihvamuliya Adesha occurring. So you have to tell Rama Karoti. Similarly, Rama Bachati. Visarga is replaced by Upadhvaniya because the Paravarna is full. So this is the Upadhvaniya. Here it is W, the reverse W. So if we join all these letters, we get Rama Bachati as the final. Next sandhi, Visarga Sakaradesha sandhi. यदा विसर्गात् इत्येतान् वर्जयित्वा अवशिष्टानि कर्कशव्यञ्जनानि पराणि भवन्ति तदा विसर्गस्य स्थाने सकारादेशः भवति. So when visarga is followed by a karkashavyanjana except ka, kha, pa, bha, these four letters shouldn't be there in front of visarga. In such instance, we get sakaradesha. That is, visarga is replaced by sakara. Ramaha tatha is an example. Rama visarga tatha. So we have the here. Sakara is a karkashavyanjana, which is not ka, kha, or pa. So here, in place of visarga, we get sakaradesha. And if we join all the letters, we get Ramas tatha. Ramas tatha. See? Now we'll see 2 or 3 examples from this. So today you will be given a little bit more homework because we can't complete all the examples in the class. So I will include those also in the homework session. So we can discuss that in the tomorrow's class. For now, I will just show that table. Those are not written, kindly write it down. So I will leave this for another 2 or 3 minutes. Kindly note it down. Once you are done, kindly message in the chat box. Those are already messaged, need not message again. I have seen who have already messaged. So those are not yet written. Please write it and then leave a message in the chat box. You have 2 minutes to copy this table. Okay, I hope everyone has written the table. Even now, if you have not written, we'll upload the presentations. You can copy it from it. We are already running out of time. So we'll just cover 2 examples. Those who would like to participate can raise their hands.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Sarvatha prapsyase putran abhipretamscha cha parthiva yasya te dharmiki buddhiriyam putrarthamagata buddhiriyam. That is the refa. Sorry.
This should be okay.
That is the Repha Visarga Sandhi. Buddhihi iyam. Buddhihi.
It should have been like this. Okay.
I did the Sandhi cheda. Buddhihi iyam. Buddhiriyam. Okay.
Now tell me what happens.
Excuse me. I could not hear.
Tell me what is the Adesha and why is that the Adesha?
It is the vowel, any swaraha except a and a dirgha, followed by visargaha, and plus another vowel.
Very good. So we get the Repha Adesha. So this is the.
Why is it so?
There's a mistake.
Oh.
Buddhi, in place of Visarga, we get Repha Adesha. So Buddhi Yam. If you combine all this, we get Buddhiriyam as the finalization. Dhanyavadaha samyuktam.
Dhanyavadaha.
So here there were actually this is a very good exercise for Visarga Sandhi, but out of the lack of time, we'll just see one of this example, and I'll give this shloka as homework. So wherever blue highlight is present, you have to click there and tell. For now, we'll just see one Sandhi. Ravichandra Mohdaya. Dasyavo Gnida. Or we'll see Agnida Gradans.
Which one, sir? Yeah,
first one.
Should
first read the Gadya, then tell this.
Okay, sir. Ye tviha vai dasya vognida garada graman sarthan va vilumpanti rajano rajabhatava tanschapi hi paretya yamaduta vajradamshtraha shvanas saptashatani vimshatischa sarabasam khadanti. Here, dasya vognidada. Here, it should, I presume, it is dasya vaha agnida. Thus, if it is so, then purva varna is akaram, madhya varna is visargam, para varna is akaram. In this dasya vaha, dasyav a visargam a gnida. So dasya vaha agnida.
So after visarga being replaced by ukara, what is the other sandhis which occur?
So name is Ukara Sandhi. Should I
see, in Visarga's place, see, think this is the Sandhi Karana example. You have been given Satyavaha plus Akrita. Now, in place of Visarga, you will get Ukara. You told in the first sentence.
Yes, sir.
After Ukara, how did we get Dasyavognita? We should have got Dasyava U Agnita. What occurred after that?
Dasyavaha, the Visargam, is it not A plus A Visargam becoming O? Is it
No,
like
no. I was just shown this in the final form because there was no place here.
Correct,
but there are two other sandhis occurring before this. Just forget about this. Just think about the final form. Datyavaha Agnida. In place of Visarga, you will get Ukara Desha. You told Visarga Ukara will come.
Correct.
So finally we have Dasyava. So here we have Dasyava, and after we get the Visarga Ukara Desha, we have U, Dasyava, U, and Agnida. Now, how did we get Dasyavo?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So then the Va is O plus A plus.
Very good.
You have a U. A plus U is O.
Very good.
So it is
Next.
Dasyavo. But
no, but still we should have Dasyavo Agnida. Here it is Dasyavo Agnida. Where did this Akara go?
It has become a it has become a avagraham. The A has become an avagraham, and this A is swallowed by the Vo.
Can you tell me the name for this?
Name, I'm little poor. Probably I have missed one or two.
Purva Rupa Sandhi. So in place of Purva Rupa.
Purva Rupa Sandhi. Yes. Purva Rupa Sandhi.
So in place of O and A, we get one letter O. Yes. Also in Pura Rupa, kindly don't tell Akara is changed to Avagraha. Avagraha means nothing in sense of the pronunciation. Avagraha is just a symbol to represent where Pura Rupa Sandhi or the Savarna Dirgha Sandhi has occurred or not.
Okay.
It doesn't have any significance as such. So when we tell A is transformed into Avagraha, it is wrong.
Yes.
O and A is replaced by Okara. So this is Pura Rupa. And to denote Pura Rupa has occurred, Avagraha has been used in the example. You may tell like.
Okay, sir. Purva Rupa Sandhis.
Okay. And this was actually only one part. And there are many other. We'll just see another example. Dasyavo Agnida Garada. What happens there?
Agnida Garada. Probably it is Agnidaha Garadaha Gramana. I assume.
Garadaha Graman is correct, but just for now we'll just see Agnidaha Garadaha.
Yes, sir.
But so, it is similar to Garadaha Graman.
Is A, Madhyavarna is Visargaha, and Paravarna is Mrudu Vanjanam. So there is a Lopa Sandhi there. So the Visargam gets deleted.
Very good.
Similarly, Garadaha plus Gramana. There also Purva Varna is A, Madhya Varna Visargam.
Correct.
This is Ig.
There is no change. The same Sandhi occurs there also.
Yes.
We'll stop with this because